watching Naruto, that's how I felt about Naruto. Like, he was not cool. That nigga won't clean or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and even then, like, I was like, damn, this nigga's so fucking corny. Like, even his outfit was lame. I was like, so like, no one this nigga ain't getting no fucking hoes, bro. Like, look how you dressing, dog.
For the victory lap, though. Whoa, whoa. They ain't never seen nothing like this before. Lit the room when I came through the front door. Ask me if I should overcome. What for? Train in the trees, please pardon my sycamore. Touch burning sands, cross lands, and stormy shore seasons in the year, yeah. Ain't no challenge for champions and chain no fear. Yup, the champ is here. Switch gears, we keeping haters in the rear.
Since we are back, we got the whole crew that's today. So we got C. Julius Workout, and we got the boy Baby Dre. Go ahead on charge A-Lib, social media handles, YouTube, whatever you got. Go ahead.
I'm gonna let Baby Dre take it.
Why you gotta say Baby Dre like that, bro? That's not funny, bro.
Because you're the youngin', man. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing, man.
I forgot you was an old man.
We say?
Nah, what? I forgot you was an old man. I forgot that you. Yeah, I forgot you got the disability you need to claim, man. But
hey, look, that's
fine. Hey, what's going on? I'm Dre. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at CB_Eddie. I rarely post, but go ahead and follow me.
Yeah, follow me on IG, C Julius Workout. Follow me on YouTube.
You know, it's Anime Swag Fitness. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, Big Guy Fashion, Shopee90. And yeah, so this week we are back to do a couple of reaction videos / do we agree, do we not agree? So Cole is we're slowly getting him into the anime, world. He's definitely doesn't know anything whatsoever. So definitely these are a couple of interesting videos. So this is RDC World. Shout out to RDC World. I love all of their stuff.
I've watched this stuff for years now.
Yeah, they're so fucking funny. I love them all together, for real. But this is actually one of their like back and forths that I really like. And like it's funny because even when we were watching a couple of these videos before, I was like, these niggas tripping. Like, what are they talking about? Like,
right.
And not all of them. Like Mark and Desmond, I'm usually like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But
they're like sound and logical, yeah.
Yeah, but like Ben, I'd be like, Ben, what the fuck you talking about, bro? So we just have that, and then Cole just gonna ask questions so that he can get a better idea too, right? And so if any of them strike you, whatever, you're like, okay, that should sound like it might be cool or whatever, right? Then you can go ahead on and just ask about them. Okay, that's definitely a good one to watch.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, so let's get straight into it.
Let's get it.
Very hard to
Hey. Oh, I said ad. I feel like Attack on Titan is an answering show, but I just feel like we can't just throw an answer right now. It's too early, it's too young. Yeah, it's too young. But it's chock full of answering moments in the show.
Now, this is what I say, right? This video is a little bit older, so now this I would say Attack on Titan definitely is as like this they had some of the biggest plot twists in all of history. Like nobody saw that shit coming, right? So
except the manga readers, you know what I'm saying? But yeah.
But they were like, you guys didn't read the manga. I'm like, no, bitch, I'm a fucking normal human being for 20 minutes. Okay, I'm watch the fucking movie like everybody else when it comes out. All right.
Yeah.
But no, Attack on Titan definitely has class and the biggest plot twist. Now this anime cool. I ain't gonna lie, this one is fun. It's like the way it starts off is like it's really like it catches you. You know what I mean? You're just kind of like, and our fourth panelist, Odin. Now, you want to say hi to the people, Odin? No?
Huh? What'd you say? Sorry.
Okay, whatever. But, yeah, but no, it definitely catches you, like, by surprise, like, how graphic it is initially. And you're, like, the first season, you're just completely confused the whole time. But I definitely would say it's definitely a good one.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, better question is, what the hell is A and S?
No, so
that's a ranks. That's a ranks. Yeah,
So
it
it's
goes like S tier, A tier,
Yeah.
B tier, C tier, D tier, E tier.
Yeah.
E being the lowest, or F, or
Yeah,
F
F being
tier,
lowest, yeah.
F being the
you're
lowest, and
failing.
then S tier being the top of the top. Everything is great from production, story, character, plot, all of it. You know what I'm saying? And Attack on Titan is definitely an S now because character development is there, story development is there, plot is there. When you find out the pivot points, they all pivot into something very, very, very like what's the word I'm looking for? Controversial.
Yeah, shocking.
Yeah, shocking for sure.
But yeah.
It got S-rate moments in A. The lowest is an A, bro. Yeah, the lowest for Attack on Titan. It can be absolutely no lower than an A. Yeah, I can't get mad at A. I agree.
Fairytale?
Oh, I love that. Go. Alright, man. First of all,
I gotta give it upside down because I haven't seen it. It might be a B.
I'm gonna give it a B.
I'm giving it a B too.
I seen the first 60 episodes that fell off. You seen the first 60?
Yeah.
Oh.
I listened to the first 15 episodes. It wasn't captivating me. It wasn't
I
sorry.
started watching because I lost my iPod. And I couldn't watch the anime. iPod? Oh, wait. Oh, Seth, look. I stopped watching it. I watched the first 25 episodes of Fairytales. Then I skipped to like 100 or something and watched a few episodes of it. And they was fighting. But, bro, that first 25 episodes, man, that shit was boring as a bitch.
That's what I'm saying. The first 15 episodes that I watched, it wasn't
he was fighting
captivating
this
me.
wind nigga.
So I stopped watching it. It wasn't trash.
They went to this school and all that stuff. They started introducing people.
They guild?
Yeah, that guild. One of them had a guild where that shit was pretty fun. I don't think I made it all the way through the guild.
I've seen that one episode.
I haven't seen
But it looks really soft. It looks really soft to me.
So actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I kind of agree. Like, Fairytale had been around for like years, and if I'm gonna keep it a bug, I couldn't get over the name. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, how the fuck I'm supposed to? My big grown fuck ass, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what you watching Fairytale? I'm like, nigga, you gay. Like, so I just was like, but I did. So I did ended up like getting into it, and I watched it for good. So I watched the whole of like season 1. I watched all the way to season 1. He's right. The first 2 episodes is rough, bro. Like it took me forever to get through. I was like, yo, this shit is so fucking boring, bro.
It's almost like Black Clover, right?
Bro, Black Clover was like a carbon copy, dog.
Yeah.
Black Clover when it first started was a carbon copy of Naruto. Like, I don't care what anybody says, right? It was just like, oh, like, you know, like, oh, Asta, like, I'm gonna be the Wizard King. I'm like, all right, that's fucking Naruto. Who's loud and annoying, who running around saying nobody want to be Okage, right?
You got a demon inside you.
You know it's right though. You know, you got fucking just cold, you know what I'm saying, side nigga, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Everything, you know what I'm saying? You don't say shit or whatever, right? I'm not, it was Sasuke, like, I'm like, y'all niggas came to be original? The fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, and then he got a demon inside of him too, just like in Naruto. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? My homie, like, Leia was like, yo, you gotta watch this shit, bro. I'm like, this shit is trash, bro. But that shit actually didn't get, like, good later on, so I get to it.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. Fairytale though, I think I watched Fairytale back in like 2014, I want to say, and I got up to like 176 because I was on deployment, so I had nothing but time. Yeah. And honestly, I would say it's a B tier because like there is development in there. They do be scrapping, but really it's low-key just kind of boring, man. I mean, I love Fairytale for what it is, but like it's just low-key just boring to me, man. I can't. I could watch now if I was to get into One Piece, right? Like I'd be like, okay, cool. But One Piece is goated. One Piece has been around for a long time for a reason, right? 1,050 episodes really says something about an anime.
Well, that comes up later in this one, so we're gonna
Yeah, that's a lot of episodes.
This shit has been going on for like it's like I mean, it's the longest running anime. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Now it is. Now I think it's the longest running anime. It wasn't at one point.
It was like the detective show.
Detective Conan. So that was the longest one. But I agree. It's kind of all over the place, as you see for the ratings and shit like that. Like some people like, some people don't. Like I just, it was what it was. Like you know what I mean. Like, so.
It was cool and it was cool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He on the fairy tale, man. They do a C on that.
Yeah.
Well, I see C.
I've not seen
That shit was clean. Like, it's later and stuff. That don't make me want to get there. That's what I'm saying. I watched the later episodes and it was boxing.
Y'all the first people I heard say that. Like, everybody that I heard that watched that was like, oh yeah, Fairytales, go.
Yeah, it's either good or I haven't seen it.
Black Cobra.
Oh, damn.
This is funny.
Oh, damn. I gotta give it a C. I ain't seen
I
it.
haven't
seen it.
seen it.
No, I haven't seen it.
I'm sorry.
I've only seen the first episode.
I seen the first 4 episodes of Black Cobra and
It was normal. It was
he
normal.
yelled way too damn much.
The first episode was normal.
I heard it's really annoying.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I haven't seen it. I heard it's really cliche.
Everybody says that it gets better, but as I've seen, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not.
I haven't seen none of it.
I'm definitely not with it. Like I tried to keep watching, but it's so basic, and they keep on saying he want to be the fairy king or whatever the fuck that nigga want to be, but like it's just whatever that nigga. It's just Naruto all over again. It's just Naruto all over again.
Yeah.
Powers were clean.
The powers are clean.
Oh, the powers are clean.
Any show look clean now.
You go, yeah, bro. Like
That's nothing. That started.
I like how his demon form came out like the one of the episodes. That's literally it. That's it.
I was thinking that maybe if I would have watched without somebody saying like, his
Beforehand.
voice is normal, maybe I would have gave it a chance. But I watched one episode.
Yeah, we watched.
But then I was like,
besides him,
whenever he was like,
So I'll say this much: like this was recorded in 2018. So he's absolutely right. Like carbon copy, like that shit is like man, fuck that nowhere when that nigga first started. Like he's all he is run around. I want to be the Wizard King. Like I'm like, yeah, this nigga shut the fuck up, bro. Like, but then again, when I first started watching Naruto, that's how I felt about Naruto. Like he was not cool. That nigga won't clean or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like so, and even then, like you like I was like, damn, this nigga's so fucking corny. Like even his outfit was lame. I was like, so like no one this nigga ain't getting no fucking hoes, bro. Like look how you dressing, dog. Like bro, I to this day, people think I'm joking when I say that shit, bro. Like I stand by this statement, bro. Like even like because we was kids, all right, cool. Sasuke's outfit, for example, wasn't like super cool, but like he had the little wristbands and shit or whatever, right? Nigga was
a little bit of drip,
yeah, or whatever. I was like, all right, cool. Nigga get older. Even after this nigga like became the hero of a village, I'm like, this nigga still walking around with his fucking shit zipped all the way up. Like, I'm like, nigga, you ain't you hot? Like, ain't you hot? You ain't got no. This nigga had no drip. The only time he had drip was fighting, bro. Like, I don't understand. I'm like, that's why don't nobody want you, nigga. Like, you don't wear the same outfit for like the last like 6 years. Like Sasuke had a fucking regular outfit, right? When he first started the blue shit. He had the tuning exams outfit.
Yeah, the black, the all black, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, right? Nigga came back, had the classic fit with the fucking, you know what I mean? Like the little white and purple. And then after the nigga beat Itachi, he had a whole new I killed Itachi fit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, nigga, what is you doing, bro?
Yeah,
like,
his drip got better as he got older.
And Naruto just the whole time just wearing the same outfit, bro, for the last 6 years, man. Fuck wrong with you? Shit. But yeah, so like I said, the Black Clover definitely that was my main thing. Like Austin, he was just annoying, he was just super fucking loud. But I will say, as the show progressed, though, right, it got a lot better because you had
Austin became that nigga, bro.
Like when it got to the fucking the elf art, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I was geeking, bro. I was like, okay, all right, and then you know, the spoilers, right? And then at the end, that nigga like came out like fucking Vegeta from the fucking How About Time Chamber.
Bro, when they first showed him and he was like a spoiler, but like when he was like riding his sword, I was like,
that nigga was diesel.
I was like, what they teach this nigga, bro? On some real shit.
Right. That nigga just been doing push-ups for the last 2 years. Like,
yeah.
Look, he had the same outfit on. Everybody said, "Oh, is that?"
It was
the same outfit.
Like this, you know, shit, tight as hell.
That shit was painted on, bro.
Bro. But Yami, and another character that adds a lot to the show is Yami. Because Yami Cole, he's definitely like He's a cool like mentor leader. Yeah.
I definitely like him. That's my nigga, bro.
Yeah, Yami, that dude.
My hero.
Bella.
Okay.
S is important. That's why it's potential BS. I don't think it fucked up enough to drop down to A. You can't give a show an S off potential of being an S.
Alright, this is a problem.
That's crazy. Attack on Titan should have got it.
Yeah. I'm saying, but you giving shows potentials off being an A. You know what I'm saying?
He's a baby show still.
But you gotta give it an A.
He's still a baby show.
That one is definitely not S, bro.
Yeah, change that.
My hero than that. Like he could have showed was supposed to be an S and they didn't even make an S. All my they dropped an S. They dropped the ball. It's only 50-some episodes in. You throwing S ranks on that already? That is an A-rated show.
It can always rise to an S, but right now it's not getting it.
I think because I don't know. I'm not being. Yeah, switch it. Yeah. Hey, we actually arguing a nigga out of that.
They was not gonna let him live that down.
Stand solid too.
So I'll say this much about my hero, right? So that's mind you, again, this is shot 4 years ago, right? I can't give it S rate though. I can't give it S ratio. Like it's like first season was fire because it was new, everything like that, right? You know what I mean? But if we're also being honest, like that nigga was literally like getting injured like every episode.
Yeah.
Like every episode that nigga was getting injured. Like So like My Hero Academia is pretty much because My Hero Academia is my favorite newer episode. But just because I'm a newer anime, but just because it's like my favorite, don't mean I'm like not gonna be honest though. Like it's pretty much all these niggas got superpowers and shit, right? So not superpowers, I guess, but they all got powers or something. They can do something. Almost like 80% of the population. The main dude, Midoriya, he want to be like All Might's like the #1 hero in Japan or whatever, right? And he like, I want to be a hero, whatever, but he ain't got no powers. He got no powers whatsoever, right? So he a bitch. And I'm not saying niggas ain't got no powers. I'm saying like he really is. Like that nigga always crying and shit. He's mad fucking annoying. And then he, finally gets some powers or whatever from All Might, and he will be the next #1 hero, whatever type shit, right? Unfortunately, when he gets like All Might's power, like his body can't like really like utilize it. So he's like every time he uses it, he's like breaking his fucking body. Like you know what I'm saying? And that's kind of like the issue. So the first season, it's like in order for him to use the power, every time he uses the power, he breaks whatever body part he uses the power in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, cool, that's annoying. Season 2, right? Season 2 was still good. It was definitely still good, right? But it was like the progression is so fucking slow, right?
Yeah.
So fucking slow. And I think season 2 was where him and Bakugo fought, right?
Right? That's when they did the camp, right? When they were at the, or is that season 2?
I think that was season 3.
Season 3 is where they went to camp, right? Season 2 is when him and Bakugo fought in school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
Sorry, I'm just trying to remember.
No, you're all good. And it's like, because he can, and it's funny because it's like really like, and I'm making fun of it, but it's the truth, right? It's like, every time he used power, right, he would like fucking break his arm. And it takes him into the fucking second season for him to finally be like, oh, I shouldn't use the power at like 100%, right? I should only use like a certain percentage of the power. I'm like, yeah, nigga, we do that without powers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck? Like, I know, you know what I'm saying? That's like me saying that's like me saying like, I didn't know that I don't have to sprint every time.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that I could just jog. Like, you know how fucking dumb that shit sounds, right? You know what I'm saying? And then even on top of that, like he kept breaking his arms and shit like that, right? And then like in this like second season, he like finally has this like revelation, like, oh, okay, if I can't use my legs that much, I should just fucking, use my arms that much, I should just use my legs. I'm like, yeah, nigga, the fuck is you like? It took you 2 seasons to realize that you had legs.
No battle sense.
No battle sense, like whatsoever. I'm like, yo, this nigga is a clown, bro.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? It is what it is. Good character development, shit like that. I will say this much though. Season 4 was straight gas. Season 4, that's when they was fighting Overhaul and shit.
Oh.
Now season 4, that shit came out the gate hard as a. It was like 2 episodes of like, oh, we're about to go fight these niggas, and then like as soon as the cops knocked on that door, it was like blue, and it was just like, and they was
all chaos, bro. All
they
chaos.
was fighting, bro. They was fighting the whole like I was yo, what the fuck, bro?
Right.
Like the
Right.
whole season, that shit was mad crazy, bro. So,
It was loaded. Yeah.
I don't know. So for me, it's I think we got to show next too.
Yeah.
Come on.
The Chimera arc is one of the goatest anime arcs of all time, bro.
Bro, not just that arc. That whole show is the show is beautiful from beginning to end. Hunter x Hunter is
Interested the whole time.
whole time. If you don't give Hunter x Hunter S, I don't know what to say to you.
Even the slow part of the show is still cold.
I don't know about the whole show. I feel like the last part is kind of like left us hanging. I feel like.
It's not done though.
Yeah.
Stop it.
That's pretty much done. Nigga.
Low key, how about this? The story's done, but the story's not done with the artist, but the writer is. Basically, that nigga taking his time.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, man. Like,
So you giving it an A?
no. Oh, no, I'm giving it an S.
Oh,
But like,
You sound really
like,
I don't know, man.
and then wait. I hated that part too. I like.
Oh, blur that out.
Spoiler alert. I'm sorry.
Bro, you told John too.
What?
Oh, okay.
So go ahead. This is top one, yeah, bro.
Hunter x Hunter is S tier for sure. A lot of people say it's boring. A lot of people say actually it really bothers me because they say like it's boring and whatnot, but like it has such great development from like start to finish. The arcs, every arc is executed really, really well. You know what I'm saying? Like it has like really good pivot points. The Gon is just that dude, right? And I love to the point where they built up, and this is kind of like a spoiler alert, how they show that even the most pure of heart and innocent can like be corrupted by like and fueled by rage and stuff like that. And that is probably one of the most iconic. It has one of the most iconic scenes in all anime to me. When Gon has his rage moment, and yeah, I will always remember like how I felt during that moment. I was like, oh my gosh, like damn, like he got pushed to this limit,
like,
right?
He went like a dog and shit or whatever.
Yeah.
Yo, he beat the dog shit out of him. He beat the dog.
He deserved that shit, bro. He too deserved that shit.
Like I'm laughing, but he really disrespect. He beat the dog.
Yeah. But Hunter x Hunter, like it definitely is an S tier. I will always recommend. I think I've watched it like 3 or 4 times now, and it has like 144, like 149 episodes or something like that.
I love all the arcs too,
Yeah. All the arcs are straight, and it just still like baffles me that people say like, oh, certain parts are boring and stuff like that. I was like, okay, compare that to Black Clover, compare that to My Hero, like
no fillers either. Come on,
yeah,
bro.
no fillers, like straight like character development almost like every fucking episode, or like or a fight that just goes off for no reason. Like, come on.
Them niggas lame.
Man, I feel like that female who hates anime will listen to y'all talk and watching this shit. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? I'll admit, like, I get like the character development part of it, but like that first one, the second one was a Fairytales. When I saw that shit, I was like, what is it, Sailor Moon? I was watching that shit. Like, what is this? It was
what's funny though?
I'll never watch that.
You know what's funny about not funny about Sailor Moon? I remember I watched Sailor Moon when I was like a kid. I was really, I don't even remember it. That's how young I was, right? And then my homegirl, Naisha, she was like on the chat with us and shit whatever one night too. She explained like how Sailor Moon is and stuff like that. That show was fucked up, bro. That show was like really fucked up. Like the actual show, like what it is too. Like they're all like high school girls and they got powers of the planets or whatever, all that bullshit, whatever, right? Nigga, them niggas die over and over again. They're gonna go defeat the enemy, right? And then they die they die like really, really early, like young, right? You know what I'm saying? Like a year or two after they get the powers. And then they keep getting reincarnated and do it over and over again. Like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I like that shit is like mad depressing, yo.
That is depressing. I never even like.
I didn't know that until she told me. I was like, oh, I didn't know shit. I'm just over here, just like
That's wild shit, dude.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm literally watching it like that. Crazy.
But yeah. Oh yeah.
Come on.
This ain't gave My Hero X. What? He gave My Hero X for Dragon Ball Z 8.
There's too many flaws in this.
This nigga, bro.
Yo, Mark crazy, bro.
All the what's it called? Like all the power skeleton is made up.
My Hero's power skeleton is made up. It makes no sense.
The kid.
We were just talking about that outside.
The power skeleton is often My Hero was way more wild than Dragon Ball Z, bro.
No,
The kids, bro, how is Gohan hanging with? How is Gohan able to beat Cell? I feel we just accepted that.
Everything just go as planned in My Hero. Literally all the time. Nobody gets killed. Literally, Dobby came out there with one of the best firepowers.
These were
the Muscle Man.
Dragon Ball Z.
Muscle Man.
Muscle Man should have beat me doing it. He lost because a nigga sprayed some water on his eye.
Oh shit! I'm dying, bro.
Yo, that shit was funny. They having a full-on argument about
Right.
To me, it's just hilarious.
Dragon Ball Z in 56 episodes in.
That's
How?
I'm saying because as a show,
No. 56 episodes in, is it better than Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah. Because
Next show.
So the reason why I'm laughing is because like people really think like I'm like no, like I really be getting into it with niggas about like Dragon Ball Z, like all jokes aside. You know, Dragon Ball Z been around since like the 80s. That shit dropped like 85, 86, right? Like Dragon Ball, and then eventually like Dragon Ball Z, and then eventually came to the stage and shit like that. Dragon Ball Z is one of the next class. I don't care what nobody say. And if you don't agree, you're stupid. So it's really how to feel about the situation. Like that show is iconic. You know how many fucking niggas that fucking, like in rap alone, they have like reference like Goku, Vegeta, like any of them niggas, bro. Like it wasn't one nigga that didn't grow up that's like between the ages of like 25 to like 38 that didn't
Watch Dragon Ball.
Watch Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, most people watched it. I mean, I watched it. Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna front, nigga. That was one of the main reasons why I started working out. Shit, I ain't gonna front. Like they had it was a good shop. They had bad bitches. Now I will say this myself. And I stand by this statement. And this y'all gonna laugh at me, but I'm not even gonna joke because I remember. I would never probably let like my kids that are really young watch that show. Because the premise in the show is that they got these things called Dragon Balls, right? And like if you gather all 7 Dragon Balls, you can make a wish. This is a true story. I mean, when I was a kid, I like actually like ran out into like the streets. I was like 9, maybe 10 or something like that, right? And I almost got hit by a car. And my mom, she was just like, "Oh my God, Shaw, you could have died or whatever, blah, blah, blah." And I remember no bullshit. I remember thinking like, well, what's the big deal? Just go gather, up the Dragon Balls, just come like wish me good.
Where were you gonna get these Dragon Balls?
Bullshit, bro. Like I'm not even. I was like 10. Like I ain't know. Like you know what I'm saying.
Where you gonna get these Dragon Balls like the oven? Like where'd they come from?
I didn't even know. It's like I don't know. They just like it's like the nigga, the Guardian created the shits or whatever, right? They spread them out around the world. So I know you're right. He's stupid, right? I got a little older, and I was like, oh no, nigga, if you die, you really ain't coming back. This shit is for real. Like you know.
Never in my life have I ever thought that.
So just be careful what you let your kids watch. All right?
Be careful what we let you watch. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah,
now that you becoming old and see now.
But no. So like, yeah, Dragon Ball Z is definitely like S class in my opinion, though.
Yeah, for sure.
But even then, we're joking now. I like prime example would be like, I remember when I was a kid, you know, and like you remember the arc like right after like Goku and all of them got their ass beat by Vegeta.
Yeah.
And then like he like you know went into space whatever, and then all them niggas died. Like I'm sure all of them niggas like died during the battle or whatever. They had to go fucking like to like Namek to the planet Namek to fucking get make it Dragon Balls to wish everybody back. And I remember when I was a kid, I was watching a show with like Gohan was like stood up to his mom because he's like, I'm going into space, whatever. She's like, no, you're not, whatever. Like, I'm dying or whatever, right? Going into space, right? And I remember thinking, like, Chi-Chi's a bitch, yo. And now, as an adult, Chi-Chi was being the only one who was being a good mom. She was the only one who was a responsible. That nigga was 5. I didn't lie. Like, you know, people keep forgetting that shit. Like, at the beginning of the Dragon Ball Z arc, he was 4. So, like, a year later, right, the Saiyans come, right, the nigga's 5. Like, he watching niggas get their arms cut off, blown the fuck up and shit. Like, and then, you know, and like, you don't know no better. You're like, yo, go on the bitch. I'm like, this nigga is 5. You know what I'm saying? And then he want to take his little ass into space. And I'm thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? And Chi-Chi was the only one who was actually being an adult. I'm not just, go ahead, Cole.
Yep. I'll see y'all later.
All right, bro. Peace.
Yep.
Later, bro.
All right. It was oh my goodness. It was such a bad show.
And I'm not thinking about doing shit at 5. You know, when I was 5 years old, I was still coloring in my coloring book, you know, type shit. Exactly. Not alone. I'm not thinking about going to space or anything like that. So yeah, he goaded for that.
Oh my goodness, yeah. But like, no, that show was fucking top tier.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
But
yeah. Sword Art. Which episode? Also.
I ain't much to say, but I ain't watching it.
I get it.
I'm not giving a whole show a day.
Hey!
You watched the first episode?
Hey, you can't rank all shows. Why did you rank all shows? The whole show?
First 14 episodes was GOAT level.
Yeah. The first 13 episodes was GOAT level, but when you drop the ball, that's your whole show.
Yeah, he dropped everything. So
he can't give it an A, bro.
I'm talking about the first 13.
You watched the first 13 and just stopped.
Yes, I never finished Sword Art.
Wow. Yeah, why? I think it's like I'm done.
So, Sword Art, I'm being real with you. First season, top tier. Well, no, look. So this is just my like how I. This is just how I. Well, so it gotta make sense to me, right? So Sword Art. So the season 1, the niggas is trapped in the game, right?
Yeah, that was cold.
You die in real life. Cool. He do what he got to do. Spoilers. He do what he got to do, and then they get out the game. Season 2, he got to go back in the game. He got to get his bitch. I'm like, all right, cool. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? He do what he got to do. Cool. Whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? Get his bitch back. Season 3, that GGO shit, right? All right, whatever, right? All right, they got a gun that can kill niggas in real life. I'm like, okay, cool. I understand why he doing it. You know what I'm saying? Why they made him a female in the game. I don't know what it is with Japan.
Yeah.
Sponsorship and shit. But okay, cool. Whatever. It makes sense to me. Season 4, these niggas is literally playing a video game. There was no...
I didn't even watch season 4.
Exactly. You didn't miss anything. Like,
I didn't even know there was a season 4.
It's a season. We're in season 5, right? Like, there was nothing. Nobody was coming to kill them. And nothing. It was just like a bunch of just high school kids just playing a video game. And I'm like, nigga, like this shit don't make no damn sense to me.
I could go play a video game myself. I'm not gonna watch it. Yeah.
So it's a no for me.
Yeah.
It's a no for me.
Yeah. First season, definitely like A tier for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, that's the reason why everybody fell in love with Sword Art, and then you just kind of fall off, right? You just fell off the map.
I agree.
But Sword Art Online is like, bro, they just turned the ass, bro. They should have finished that game, bro. Why did they just keep the whole?
I know, that's just sad. Y'all spent through it like, okay, he's already this level, this
yeah, bro. Space that out. They literally just ended that whole episode 13. I said, you guys start playing Sims and shit. Living in the house.
One Piece.
Whoa!
Come on, man.
S rank, nigga.
That's dumb.
Okay, let me explain.
I would
actually
actually accept the A because there's a lot of episodes that are playing around. And I feel like you can take a grade down.
What episode you talking about?
You can take a grade down for them for a lot of episodes that be playing around, but even those episodes are sometimes interesting though.
I feel like One Piece has some good built good.
The Dragon Ball Fight is one of the
They have the best.
I feel like Naruto be fucking playing what they feel is.
But but then Naruto got some good fillers too.
They do.
We were just talking about this yesterday at CBS. I said I like Naruto more than One Piece as a whole, but no show has a better string of episodes than One Piece.
Oh yeah, that
400. That 400. No show is the best episode of any show. So if you stick on One Piece,
So I'm actually gonna stop there. This will be the last. This is gonna be the last one that we do because I know we're gonna get into it on this one. We already talked about this. So we just wait. I'm gonna let you first. Go first. I know I got a tendency to, you know what I'm saying.
Man, One Piece is a go-to show. 100% is a go-to show, right? You can't deny that. If it's been running for 1,000+ episodes, that's goated, right? Like if something's been going on for 20 years, it has a huge enough following, and it's goated. It's gonna be in top 3 at all, always, right? And I don't know, and not even like a big advocate for One Piece. You know that, right? Like I love Hunter x Hunter more than One Piece, right? Or then you know what I'm saying? I love Hunter x Hunter more than Dragon Ball. And that's just me because that's just something, an anime that I resonated with a lot. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's gonna be opinionated, but honestly, there's only certain arcs to me that are really like that stand out, and episodes that stand out. Oh, as a whole though, yeah, I don't know, man. It's just hard for me because it's like it's good or great even, but not as a whole. I think there's certain things that are really great about the show, but because longevity, it's an S tier, but there's just like certain points where I'm just like, this is kind of dry for me. This is kind of dry for me. Oh, this is really good. This is kind of dry for me. Oh, this is really good. Oh, there's a lot of filler. You know what I'm saying? Like this is how I kind of see it as, right?
My turn. I'm gonna keep it stacked with you. I started watching that show probably when it first dropped back in like 2002, right? I was young, I was like 13, 14, something like that, right? And I watched it all the way up to like I want to say right when like Alabasta arc started, right? Yeah. And it was just like so fucking goofy. It was like too goofy for me, right? I was like, oh my goodness, and just like it was just a little bit much for me. So I stopped watching. I didn't watch it for years, right? And then a few years ago, maybe like three years ago, maybe 3 years ago. It's funny, I was on YouTube and like the shit just kept coming up in my like timeline, right? It was the War of the Best, the Marine Corps War, right?
Right.
With like Luffy and Ace and all of them. I'm saying these
that arc, yeah.
And that shit, best arc in all One Piece in my opinion. I don't care what anybody says. Like the War of the Best, that shit was cold. That shit was clean as a bitch. I don't care fucking nobody said, right? But I had, mind you, right? I hadn't watched all the episodes before. And mind you, what I mean? So I watched, so I ain't no front. So I watched the war. It was clean. I was, oh my goodness, right? I don't know, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? My nigga, he's done.
Yeah.
But, so then I was like, oh, fuck, I gotta go back and watch those episodes. But it was too many. I'm like, nigga, I got a job. I got a family and shit like that. I got time to be doing all this. So there was a dude on YouTube. I can't remember his name. He was on YouTube. Who really just like summarized like each arc for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Each arc. So I watched like all like 6 of those ones from the ones that I missed, right? And then I started back after the time skip for like the 2.5 year time skip. And I watched it all the way from the time skip on forward. Then so now I'm like all caught up or whatever. I will say that there's a lot, like it is a good show. It's a good show. I love Zoro. Like that nigga always lost. He mad funny, right? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Definitely be boxing. But like the biggest thing with like Luffy is that he kind of like is like the stereotypical like shonen jump character where he can get his ass beat and then come back and then start boxing and shit like, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, right? You know what I mean? So it's like certain shit, like, I mean, but also at the same time, like, it's like I really fuck with One Piece too because they like tackle like a lot of like, you know, serious like life lessons and shit like that. Like they're talking about slavery, they're talking about racism, they're talking about like, you know, feeling like you have no place in the world and all that shit like that. It's a really deep fucking show. So
Right.
I'll say that the ridiculousness of the women in the show, like it's like, you know what I mean? That's another thing. It's like Nami has like fucking like triple like H's. She has like a fucking 12-inch waist. You know what I mean? I'm like, girl, you have back problems.
Not realistic.
You have back problems. You know what I'm saying? There's absolutely no way that you don't have scoliosis. You know, it's just like the fuck. You know what I mean? But I mean, at the same time, though, like I said, I definitely think it's good. I don't know. I just like S class. Like I definitely give it a solid A. I don't know if I give it S class though, but I give it a solid A. You know what I'm saying?
I respect
there
that.
There are other animes that they're definitely going to be like, you know, like Hall of Fame we talked about for years. That are not S class. They're going to be A, solid A's, right? But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. No, you're not wrong. That's why like it's, but like for me, I give it S class because like it has such a just big following, and the fact that you can still make your show run for this many years and still deliver good content. You know what I'm saying throughout it. I'm just gonna have to give it an overall S because you know it makes up what it lacks. It also makes up for it in later episodes. You know what I'm saying? So.
You know, it's all good because you're gay. But you know, we are all done here. We will be back next week. We're gonna get Cole to react to
Oh, dude! Oh my god, dude!
I don't know. So the redo of the Healer one, y'all told me not to watch that shit, so I didn't watch it. So I may watch it just to like see if like that'll be a good one to watch.
You need to watch like episode 1 just to understand why you don't want to watch it.
Okay.
Because it's like disgusting. It's like literally disgusting. Like I know I use disgusting in such a good manner sometimes, but no, this show is fucking filthy. This is fucking disgusting. Like I tried watching the second episode and I was like, I can sit through and like watch.
That's why
I can. You know what I'm saying? Like I can watch some horrendous shit happen and be okay. And like all the dark humor that we've said and talked about, I can not with this show, bro.
Yeah, see, and that worries me because I'm like a bitch when it comes to that type of stuff. I'm be real. I really am. Like obviously it fucked me up. I never watched the rest of the show. Like the first episode just like traumatized me. Like I was like so mad, and my homeboy knew that shit too. And like I was eating dinner.
What for Goblin Slayer?
I was eating dinner.
Oh, I was on deployment, so I was okay. I had nowhere to go, so I had nothing but time.
Didn't finish them.
Yeah, but it actually got really Goblin Slayer. That's what I love. That's the only thing I love about Goblin Slayer. Even though with the first shocking episode, it levels out to be a really good show following.
Well, I'm traumatized.
Yeah. Well, sucks that you're missing out on a good show.
But like I said before, we are gonna do a reaction for Cole. Probably either gonna do one of the episodes from Redo of a Healer, or we're gonna do first episode of Goblin Slayer, or even we can do like a little like compilation of Fullmetal Alchemist, where you remember where he like
oh no, yeah,
daughter and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, one of the most iconic. Yeah, he needs to see that. That's a very important part of anime history. And if you don't know what we're talking about in Full Metal Alchemist, the most iconic thing and messed up thing, you need to go watch it right now. Seriously, if you don't know what we're talking about, you need to go watch it right now, and then you'll be like, okay, we understand.
But yeah, so any last final ways, anything you want to point out real quick? Any alibis?
No, man, good.
All right, well, like I said, we will be back soon. You know what I'm saying? This is Common Sense, and we're signing out, y'all. Peace.
Peace.